Worksheet 16.1, problem number 4. Well, the general rule from up here is if you have a negative exponent, you move it to the other side of the division bar. So here, this is like x to the minus fifth over 1. So to make this a positive exponent, it would be 1 over x to the fifth, and that would be my answer. Right here, we need to do an intermediate step. The x to the fifth is a positive exponent, so I'll leave it on top. The x to the minus 3 would have to go to the other side of the division bar. Now we can apply Rule B from up there. Rule B says when you have the division, you subtract the exponent. So 5 minus 3 is equal to x squared. Here, if you have x to the minus fifth, we need to move it to the other side of the fraction bar. So I'll just cross it off, leave it as a 1 here, and write it down here. So now I have 1 over x to the 7th in the denominator. If I have a negative 2 here, move it up to the top. I no longer have the negative exponents. Apply Rule A, x to the 5th times x squared would be x to the 7th. Again, applying Rule A. This one here, move both of them to the other side of the fraction bar. X to the 3rd, x to the 5th. That's equal to 1 over x to the 8th when I apply Rule A in the denominator. X to the 0 is 1. Anything to the 0 is 1. Right here, we'll start with applying Rule C. Multiply the exponents. So that's x to the negative 60. Negative 5 times 12 is negative 60. To change the negative exponent to positive, move it to the other side of the fraction bar, so x to the positive 60. I will also do it to this one here, the negative 1. If I apply Rule C, I multiply the exponent. So 5 times negative 1 is x to the negative 5th. And y to the 1st times negative 1 is y to the negative 1. Move all of those to the other side of the fraction bar. 1 over x to the 5th y. Or in a sense, you could just see this negative 1 means flip everything over inside the parentheses. That should be enough to help you understand how to do the rest of these.